Hey, welcome to Lava Lamp, where we review everything cinema. I'm Pollywood, and this is my main man, Jake.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're
continuing down the Bahubali 2 journey.
Yeah, we're still deep into Bahubali 2. The scene that we're coming up on it's again on our roadmap for the recommendations. It's no idea what to expect with this.
Let's just go right into it.
Yeah, jump right in. There's nothing else to expect other than just to shrink us down and to jump into the movie world. And much did it play?
Wow. So it looked like it hit Bahubali's anger muscle there.
From the last scene off to this one, yeah. So that was our, the man he was working for. Now he's showing him up. Aside from,
destroying his chariot.
What's a good use of acting there? It shows us that he's a dainty and delicate man. I mean, it reinforces the last scene with the hands. It appears as if its appearances are much more important to that character.
Dude, there's a whole army waiting in the hills here.
They must enjoy it.
Alright, they're storming the palace. Sound the alarm.
Oh, I better get going.
Wow. Oh my.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad.
Wow.
He's kind of performing perfunctionatory movements, though. It's kind of hard to. It's like just doing my job, breaking arms and killing people.
He's getting them into hand locks, and he is not letting go.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get a sweet. There we go. The classic Herculean launch, right? We've seen Bahubali do that a bunch of times.
300 action right there. Oh. Wow.
That's how you sign your name.
They really turned up the violence in this scene. All right, there's the alarm.
Everyone's waking up, come to the aid. So I guess we're going to see a big fight. Can't get in.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's another use of space. That's what I'm talking about. You see how they utilize the deep, flat movement of the camera to force it. See, it moves from that slightly, and what is that? 3/4 when you have deep and flat at the same time.
Yeah, 3/4.
3/4 into deep, and then back to flat.
Mm-hmm. All right. Looks like.
Yeah, he's out. I'm done. Here you go. Here you go. You protect the ladies
with a dagger.
With a dagger until I come back. Oh, my prince. Oh, my prince. Did Bahubali just leave him to die?
He did.
I don't know how to feel about this without the I mean, even though it's. Oh. Okay. All right. It's just all right. So he has to live up to it, right? So we gotta see.
It looks like. Man, this guy is fighting with the ferociousness of a lion now.
Well, he's had it in him this whole time. He just was waiting for, I guess, somebody to force him to stand on his own and be stabbed in the chest.
I'm glad he found his inner power there.
All right, we got some monsters running in.
Oh my!
Mother's gonna chop him down. We got some cool. Oh, that's not the mother. That's the love interest that we saw from The Hunting. I just assume everyone's a mother figure because I've got some real things wrong with me.
Well, I'm gonna say this feels very Lord of the Rings. This whole scene here. Everyone has their specialty in weaponry.
Yeah.
And looks like Bahubali conquers them all in weapons.
Well, he's the in a video game, he is like the most well-rounded character that you would waste your time trying to play anything else but Cody from Final Fight 2.
Now I'm just looking at this 3-arrow shooting technique he is using, and
he's so awesome. He just shot 3. He's like, "Hey girl, don't worry. I'm dangerous, but I won't hurt you." That is what that yells to me, at least. It's like, "I'm dangerous, but I'll be cool."
Definitely ladies' man.
Well, yeah, the first one he had the butterfly lady on his he gave a tattoo to.
Wow, now they're shooting
Sliding.
6 arrows at a time.
Yes, with some beautiful like ballet like moves with dancing.
Man,
it's a cinema dance scene. It's a dance scene. I wish we actually had a real musical number here to go with it. It would have worked really well.
Oh, did you just see that? Man. Oh. Wow. Dude, the arrows just know where to go. They know where to land.
Of course they do. These are our heroes. These guys aren't really ever in danger, and that's kind of what I'm having trouble with in this movie, is that
they're too skilled.
The heroes that we're following are never really in actual danger. And maybe that's a cultural thing within the story that you just wait for them to get more powerful. But I would argue even in Dragon Ball Z, Goku gets beat up for like 50 episodes, and then 50 more episodes we spend powering up to watch one time when he beats Frieza, which is completely worth it. I wasted,
half your childhood on that.
Waiting to him beat up Frieza. Yeah, and it was worth it. We all have that image in our head of Goku just shooting that Kamehameha, yelling, just half shirtless.
Dude.
I want Bahubali to be shirtless and yelling and powering up.
Looks like these guys need a hero with them. Looks like, just in time.
Here he is.
Bahubali.
Shooting it up.
All right, sending the signal.
Did you catch that quick musical note?
I did.
It was
It's pretty cool.
I half expected that to be like a bugle, like beep, 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 like playing Reveille.
What?
You just launch a bunch of oxes' horns on fire.
Oxes with their horns on fire?
Is that oxen? Fiery and horny oxen?
I'll say cool image, but a little ridiculous.
Yeah, and
very cool idea, but
it's the execution. It's I'm really into it. I love it. I love how zany and wild it's willing to get. But it's just, at least give me something a reason for it, right? So you just launch him down here, and then what's the precursor to this? What was the setup other than just it would be really cool to see?
Oh, we are.
And now we're kind of like, we're speechless because these scenes are so like just long, and like what is the audience expectation for this? Is just to be like at nonstop, like wow, and that's what I'm talking about. Like scenes need natural breaks. They need lulls, and when you have a 25-minute fight without any natural lull, like a moment in which the characters take a break or they have reflection to danger, it's just not happening. Before what was the name? The HBO show before it went bad.
The Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Before season 7, Battle of the Bastards would be an example of that. That is an hour and a half of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That has natural lulls. You watch that and go, wow, I just can't believe I just watched an hour and a half of fighting. This, I'm keenly aware that the movie is taking its time to show me a fight, and it's like, this is only 20 minutes long or something like that. It feels forever. And as an audience member, I have to ask, who are we gratifying, the producers or the audience? And I'm not being gratified anymore. I'm just like, okay, this is cool. I've seen this though, man. Like, show me something different. And then the producer is like, no. So then he rides the horned oxen across the land, and you're like, yeah, but like, is he gonna fall off? Is there like another dude with him fighting him on the horned oxen? No, they're running alongside of it because he's so strong. He's the only one who can do it. And it's like, yeah, but what's the threat?
I'm asking questions whether those oxen are gonna be okay with their horns on fire. I imagine no.
Probably not. Does it just burn down until the bone?
Yeah, does it just burn their brains?
We're not supposed to worry about that. We're supposed to be waiting for Bahubali to win every single fight and spend 25 plus minutes running to the next scene to win without any real threat.
Yeah, well, it looks like here, they're taking down the dam. They're going to cool off the oxen that are on fire.
Well, they're just going to go underwater, and I hope you can swim, bro.
Wow. Nope, he definitely got crushed there. The whole army's getting crushed.
This right here it's overkill. Like, if I only had this, I would roll with it. But then I just have so much visuals to choose from that it becomes so over the top that like it's like nothing matters. Like, those guys, like, their deaths should matter to me. They're just fodder, They washed away.
They're pretty expendable there.
Clearly.
Oh, look at this. He rode down on a log.
And see, we didn't even see that. We didn't see him get on the log. We didn't see him face off like where, that should be expected. I want to see the dam breaks and our hero has to find a log. That's what we should be spending our time on, not watching, nameless bad guys get thrown off into the river. Yeah. I should be watching him figure out how to get to the log.
Yes, I want to see that as well.
And so, that's all right. I think that's enough to go off of, honestly, to start talking about what's working, what's not working for us. And back up we go. So that deserves to get big to talk about.
Yeah, well, yeah. From the get-go, I think we both recognized that there was just a lot happening in the scene, and it wasn't really taking us anywhere aside from just being a spectacle.
Yeah. It's just to add new, I guess, circus, if you will. It's just this new performance of spectacle. Like, look at this cool thing. And I'm still wanting some kind of payoff from the last cool thing or something to happen previous to that. So, you introduce these oxen with their horns on fire, and I'm still waiting to get information on, like, what's going on? Like, why did we leave the castle or the palace and now we're outside? It's just the expectation as an audience member. I'm not supposed to ask any questions. I'm supposed to just go, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I'd buy that for $1.
I can only do that for so long before I go, all right, well, what else you got? Or why am I watching this?
I'm beginning to feel, with the scenes that I've seen of Bahubali, a little bored of Bahubali.
Yeah, and
he's too an immovable mountain, as they called him.
And it's interesting, I would say this, because there's lots of things you can think of it this way, but I'm starting to feel like that this is their answer to, like, big budget films. It reminds me greatly of everything that we already have here in the States. Like, it's real basic hero character enters room, fights bad guy, leaves room, but we never really explore why are they fighting or the background to it. We're just going to focus on all the spots, all the cool. Well, now he does 14 flips and then he lands on them, and then that's the entire story. Well, what was the motivation for that? Why is he mad at him? Don't worry about it, man. These guys are cool. They're fighting each other.
1 hour later.
Yeah, I don't have much to add on what you said there, but yeah.
You're feeling the same. All right, guys. Well, check back next week. We're going to be going off and doing something a little bit different. Let's see if we can find something that's not quite as just reliant on action only. Maybe something comedy.
I say let's explore that. I'm interested.
All right. we'll see you next week. We'll have something a little bit different tasting on the palate.
See you later.
Later.
Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!